Hi there, BookTube! My name is Christina and today me and my messy hair, just dried hair, so basically doing whatever they want hair, are here in order to do a new video, and this time it's again a review, and it's a review for a quite recent book. This book came out in 2017, so it's from this year, it's been just published. I discovered this book thanks to Richard Booknook's channel, and he has done a review for this video and he has done a review for this book, and I will leave the link down below in the description box so that you may go there and see it, because after that review at the end of January, if I remember well, I was just craving to get this book and to read it because I was so excited. And then fortunately during my spring TBR/wishlist jar I picked the right number and I was fortunate enough to choose this book and to read it because I wanted to read something light and something spring-like, something funny, and this book was all of it in one small package. And I'm talking about The Wizard's Dog. Right now it's a standalone, even though I would really like to see how the story may go on, because there is just so much going on here and so much potential for a sequel that I would really like to see one. But even as it is, as a standalone book, this book is very nice and I loved it so much and I definitely recommend it. But before I get into my own considerations, I think that I have to say just a couple of words about this book and the author. This book is written by Eric Kahn Gale and it's the third book written by this author. I've never read the first and the second one, even though right now I'm very curious to get to read them because they sound very interesting, as the concept in this book was very interesting and delightful. And here, as you may see, we follow the story of the wizard's dog. And who is the most famous wizard of all times? Merlin, of course. And here we follow the story of Nosewise, who's Merlin's dog, and we have Merlin and other loved and well-known characters as Morgana and Arthur before he becomes a king, and then we have the Lady of the Lake, and so on and so on. So it's basically kind of a retelling or reinventing better of an old story, of an old myth, the myth of Excalibur and King Arthur and King Arthur and so on. And this was very fast-paced and action-packed and really funny, and it has one more added value. There are some amazingly beautiful illustrations inside here done by Dave Phillips, and he's the illustrator for this book. And just let me show you a couple of illustrations. For example, here we have Morgana with Nosewise, and the drawings are simply beautiful. Or here again we have Merlin with Nosewise, and there are just a bunch of these drawings and they are very beautiful and go on with the story so nicely. And I think that this book could be recommended basically for everyone of every age and of every gender, and basically for everyone, because it's the story of Nosewise, Merlin's dog, who desperately wants to be a part of the legacy of Merlin and Morgana. So he really would like to be a full part and a complete part of this family, of this kind of magical family, because he knows how to sit, he knows how to roll, for example, but he doesn't know how to do the magic tricks that they are doing, and he just wants to learn them. And so everything starts there, and at a certain point, unfortunately, Merlin is kidnapped. And what can the best friend of a man do? Nosewise, of course, gets out there and tries to save Merlin and the day and the world and the humankind, because he's just like that. He's funny and sincere and genuine and just the best friend a man can have. So we follow this story from the point of view of Nosewise, and it's just so funny to perceive the world through the eyes of a dog and better through the nose of a dog. And I was genuinely laughing at some points, and I was reading some parts of the book to my friend because I just wasn't able to keep it to myself. I just wanted to share it with someone, and I will put down below the book trailer because it's very beautiful and you have to see it. But I just want to add one more thing, and it's just the first page of this book, so that you may understand the general feeling that the book gives to you. The first chapter is Stupid Door. All dog hates doors. They keep you inside when you want to go outside, and outside when everyone else is inside. The front door blocks the garden, the kitchen door blocks the water bowl, and the pantry door blocks all the food a dog could ever eat. But in my house, the worst was the study door. Bangs, fizzles, pops and whistles sounded through the study door, perking my ears. My back stayed behind the study door all day and kept me locked out. There was a small gap between the door and the floor, where I liked to stick my nose. I smelled burning grass, boiled bones and sweet nectar. What are they doing in there? I would wonder. And Nosewise has issues with doors through all the story. I discovered that all dogs have issues with doors, apparently, and if I think about it from their point of view, it's pretty much true. So as you may understand from my reaction, my face, my voice and everything, I'm very excited about this book. I think that I rated it 5 out of 5 stars because it was just genuinely delightful and perfect for spring, but it's perfect for every season because we have a bit of spring, a bit of summer, a bit of winter inside here, so it's nice for every season, and it's a wonderful book for children, and it's funny even for adults. So I would genuinely recommend this one for everyone of every age from wherever, because it's fun and it has such a nice message about family and about bonds and responsibilities, and yeah, it's just delightful and beautifully written, and a character speaks only in rhymes, so it's very interesting to see and to understand and to imagine how the author tried to create all these characters and to characterize them. And the funny thing is, actually at the back of the book, the author says that he created this book out from a story he used to tell to his fiancée or his wife about their own dog. So it all started from a real life dog who transformed into a fantasy hero basically, and it's funny and amazing, and again I would definitely recommend it. And if you're in a reading slump, it's perfect because it's short and you just fly by it. And then if you just have read something very heavy and very emotionally draining, again this is perfect because it gives you that burst of energy and of lightness and just cheerful emotions, so that again, if you're in that kind of situation, pick it up. And if you've already read this book, please let me know your opinions and if you enjoyed it, or maybe if after this video you would like to pick this book up. And here again, let me know please, because I'm really excited about this book and I would like to speak with someone else about it. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Ciao!